Let's talk facts. 99% of leaders just manage, 1% only inspire the world because they lead with purpose. If you are within the 1% globally, can you answer this question, please? As a leader, and more specifically as a chief purpose officer, what's your leadership edge? I mean, what's your leadership purpose? Because if you cannot answer this question, you cannot be a leader and you are a manager, and you cannot lead the organization to be an impactful one because you're missing the fundamental component of leadership, which is purpose. So how can a chief purpose officer lead the organization to be a leading one and he is just managing? They are still operating under the management hat. They wish to wear the leadership one, but they still act as managers. And this is the problem. You cannot lead an organization to be an exceptional one if you are managing it. You should be a leader. And to be a leader, you have to know what you stand for. What's your leadership edge? You can't be a great leader if your purpose is missing, vague, or absent. The reason I'm saying this because over the last couple of weeks and part of my leadership project, Purpose Vanguards, I've tried to spotlight or to find first the exceptional chief purpose officers around the world and also the 1% of purpose-led businesses. And the truth is that most businesses are just managing, they are not leading. There are great exceptional leading businesses I will talk about later on. And also for the chief purpose officers, most of them are just managers, still wearing the corporate hat as managers because their purpose is missing. So how are you going to lead the organization to be a leading organization if you are just managing? Personally speaking, over the last 15 years, I witnessed inhumane management practices practiced by corporate managers treating people as like assets, disposable and replaceable. And I just revenged this model and I found my purpose. I mean, that wasn't the only incident that triggered my purpose. There were a couple of other major things that ignited my purpose, but that was like the major one. So I found my purpose a couple of years ago, and which is defying dehumanizing beliefs, norms, and systems to positively change the way we live our lives. And I'm living out my purpose every single day, trying to confront the corporate, old-fashioned, that inhumane model in the business world by talking about it, writing about it, even consulting with whatever I do. So this is how you start as a person on the leadership journey. You have to understand what you stand for, to inspire yourself first before reaching out to others, before leading other organizations to be impactful organization and driving positive change. So if you're not inspired yourself by your own purpose, how are you going to inspire others to lead positively? And this is the problem in the business world today again. 99%, or let's say the majority of leaders, specifically chief purpose officers, are just managers. Please, if you want to assume the position of the chief purpose officer, please tell the world, please inspire us with your purpose. Articulate what you stand for, and let's inspire others to positively change the world. What's your leadership DNA as a chief purpose officer? Please inspire us to inspire the world.